Hello everybody and welcome again to chesslecture.com. This is International Master David Vigorito, and today we are going to look at yet another game of the amazing Magnus Carlsen. And this is from the Forosh tournament in the Ukraine, where Magnus has been running away with the tournament and marching towards number one in the ratings. At the time of this lecture, he is poised to take over the number 2 spot behind Anand by only a couple points, ahead of such players as Kramnik and Topalov and Ivanchuk and Aronian. So pretty amazing. He's 17 years old and already very close to 2800. I'm not sure how old Kasparov was when he made 2800, but he was probably at least twice Carlsen's age. And maybe he was even 37, so it'd be something else if Carlsen can get to 2800 20 years quicker than Kasparov did. In my personal opinion, too, the reason for this is not inflation, which I don't really think exists at this level. I actually believe the players are just better. It's easier to get better now in the computer age when you're very young. It's easier to study, it's easier to play more often, practice, it's easier to analyze with the stronger computers. So I just think the players are better. So I'm sure in a year we'll still be doing lectures on Carlsen, and who knows, one might be titled Carlsen Breaks 2900, the way things are going right now. So anyway, let's get on to the game. This is a game that was played with black against Nisipeanu, who broke into the chess world to the elite level in Las Vegas in 1999, right before my eyes, literally. I was living in Las Vegas at the time, and he was playing for the World Championship there. And he beat Shirov and Ivanchuk in short matches. Right now, if he beat Shirov in a match, it probably wouldn't be anything too shocking there. He's maybe 50 points lower rated, but that wouldn't be such a shock. So in this game, Carlsen played after e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cd, knight d4, knight f6, knight c3. He played the dragon with g6, which is pretty shocking. Most players are playing the knight Orff once they reach this position. You do not see the classical Sicilian much at elite level these days with knight c6. And you see the dragon even more rarely, yet Carlsen has decided to start playing it, which is pretty amazing because it's considered very risky at high level. But I think, again, with computers and stuff now, a player like Carlsen, he can analyze the critical lines in the Yugoslav attack and just be ready. And he's played this against Leko in a rapid match. He's played it against Karyakin and against Rajabov, who he beat with a dragon. So I don't know if we've seen the most critical lines against him. Perhaps if the dragon catches a 2750 player by surprise, he might not want to go in to the most critical line, might not even remember the most critical line. So, but some players have obviously had time to prepare them and have avoided some of the critical continuations. To me, it seems like the dragon has a right to exist. It seems like a logical and correct opening, even if it's very risky. But Carlsen is not afraid. Nisipeanu played bishop e2. I think if bishop e2 was the most popular move, then we would see a lot more of the dragon at high level, because I don't think this is very dangerous. Bishop g7, castle, knight c6, knight b3. The reason why he plays this move is to prevent d5 if something like bishop e3, castles, queen d2, black can play d5, which is considered to equalize. And if white plays f4 here, then queen b6 actually gives white some tactical problems on b2. Knight takes e4 is threatened, unleashing an attack on d4. For example, rook b1, knight takes e4, and then bishop takes d4. And knight f5 is also not considered so dangerous after queen takes